The Piglet, the Sheep, and the Goat. A young pig was shut up in a fold yard with a goat and a sheep. On one occasion, when the shepherd laid hold of him, he grunted and squeaked and resisted violently. The sheep and the goat complained of his distressing cries, saying, "He often handles us, and we do not cry out." To this, the pig replied, "Your handling and mine are very different things. He catches you only for your wool or your milk, but he lays hold on me for my very life." So it's like, yeah, people might minimize your problems, but maybe their problems aren't as bad as your problems. So they're always going to minimize, they might minimize your problems. So, definitely be careful out there. Um, if people that can't even relate to what you're going through is minimizing, your problems. It's a big, big deal. So a young pig was shut up in a fold yard with a goat and a sheep. On one occasion, when the shepherd laid hold of him, he grunted and squeaked and resisted violently. Here we go. Grunted, squeaked, resisted. So these three verbs, very clear, very, very, they're different, but they're very clear. And then the violently, the adverb here, the ly, you really get the feeling that there's a lot at stake, and or this is something that has happened before that he or she might have seen with other pigs, maybe his family, maybe his friends. So I mean, this is a big deal. Clearly, the sheep and the goat complained of his distressing cries. They were complaining something so tiny, like, "Why are you crying? My ears hurt." Like it's so petty what they're whining about here. "He often handles us. We don't cry out." To this, the pig replied, "Your handling and mine are very different things. He catches you only for your wool or your milk, but he lays hold on me for my very life." And then here, just notice even just the perfect structure, even though it's small. This is great writing, both creatively as well as like when you're writing essays or any kind of writing, really. It's just the parallelism, right? And parallelism, there are multiple ways to look at parallelism. One way is if you have a list of things, um, you know, in one sentence or one section, and then the other one, you want to keep that structure the same. So it's the sheep and the goat, right? Well, here is the goat and the sheep, but then here, the more adjacent phrase is sheep and goat. And then here, sheep is wool, and then goat is milk. So seems small, but those decisions, along with many other editorial decisions that good authors make, good writers make, um, really help to contribute to you know making the quality really, really, really excellent of a particular piece. So, but yeah, don't let people minimize your problems, especially if they're not dealing with, the challenges of your problems. If their adversity isn't even in your same ballpark. And this was very stark. Aesop, a lot of times he's just very stark. It's like life and death. A lot of these stories are very life and death. So because he wants to take it out to the nth degree, so you can really get a picture of the stark realities of the real world. So the piglet, the sheep, and the goat. Thank you very much.